finally almost at the dark beast here. It's kind of a painful task, not gonna lie. Probably should have brought range, but it is what it is at this point. See if we can just tank through some of the Slayer. Alright. This task is going to be pretty slow, but it is what it is. We'll get through it, and then, who knows, if the internet stays up, maybe we'll do a little bit of bossing. We'll be here for about an hour. Maybe a little bit under that. We'll just see how this stuff goes. Here we go. I got a big guy. Let's see if we get a good drop. Might decide to go swap this and maybe we'll go full manual. Not really too great at it, but we can always practice. We can always practice this task. Just depends. Probably want to wait a little bit. We hit 300 of these. It's probably not the best thing to do for full manual. Don't really care for it. Don't really care for it. Welcome to the stream if you're just getting in. Always open to co-op Slayer. No, we'll take a. We'll see what we go. We'll see what we do. back to back. That's what I'm talking about. See if we can get anything good out of this one. I haven't really been checking the drops though. Let's be honest with ourselves. See what we can get. Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Pretty trash drop. Yeah, these guys are not, you know, I got a dark bow from them yesterday. Probably where the money comes from. Otherwise, they're in Slayer. I don't really care to pick up the drops. It is what it is. Got the gold accumulator. You know, we'll maybe get a couple dollars here and there through that, but other than that, these guys are just kind of a waste. Hopefully we're out there vibing on a Sunday. Sunday fun day. Gotta do some Slayer as we sit here and see where the day takes us. Might go back to some Vindicta and beat out our current dry log. 230 dry, 100% rep. Pretty trash drop rates, but might head over there afterwards and give it a shot. Who knows what we'll get. Hopefully we can get the first drop we're looking for. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed the internet stays well. Been problematic, so making our way through the Slayer. With 300 of these for the task. Surprisingly high. It wasn't 300, it was 290, 298, 295, something like that. So we'll get there. We are getting a lot of these. I don't know what they call them, legendary or whatever we want to call them. The bigger guys here, we're getting a lot of them. It's kind of surprising. Yeah, dark beasts aren't too bad. Got a Slayer level last night, working towards 107. So going for that 120. I think once we can get to 120, who knows where we're gonna go from there. Maybe we'll take a break from Slayer for a little while, but again, we're slowly making it. This is not the best task. It's kind of AFKable. Probably should buy aggro pots just to have on hand, but it is what it is. But again, maybe we don't do Vindicta. Maybe we swap it up on another boss. Let's see what we got. What possibilities do we have? We can go do some Krill. That's the bane of my existence. Only 2 items until we get the log. So we got that one. What else do we got? Song's a little too intense. We're gonna swap. But yeah, I don't know what else we should do. Maybe we should do some Hellware. Might need to do some Victory to get my rep up on Hellware. I got some reputation, just not all the way there. But I think my staff here, we're about to hit level 20 finally. So pretty stoked about that. And I'm not gonna lie. Once we hit level 20, it might suck though. I might need to actually use an equipment separator on these guys because I think I put the perks in the wrong order. I've not been able to confirm this or haven't done too much digging into it, but I'm pretty sure you want precise 6 first with the A4E2 on the second perk slot. I don't know how much of a difference it makes. Might be a question sent out to the J mods and see what we kind of get, but that's gonna suck. If we hit level 20 on that and then have to equipment siphon it, I think that brings it back down to 0. So build it back up, not too terrible. Let's be helpful there in PVM. So if we stop getting attacked here, I think it's time to turn off a revolution. It's one thing I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to go full manual. And you know what? It's painful. I'm not super great at it. I forget to click a lot of buttons. But it's about diving into the deep end. Right? You either sink or swim. I guess right now we're going to see if I can swim. I'm doing it a little bit. Still haven't done too great of a job. But, we'll get there one day. I got some keybinds set up. Hopefully as I go through that, I'm probably gonna do a series of road to PVM. Trying to actually get into it. I still don't even have Sunshine, so again, I'm this deep in. Don't even have Sunshine yet unlocked. Got to go do that at some point. If we can go unlock Sunshine, I'll probably be the first step in the road to PVM. I'm a little shocked that I haven't done that at all, but we'll keep it easy. We'll keep it good. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna swap the full manual. We're gonna give this guy a shot. I have my keybinds in a absolutely random assortment. Just trying to, first time really trying out full manual. I went with the basics with ASDFG and then QWER for some of my thresholds. Let's go ahead and swap this. We're going full manual here. This is full send. Full send, full manual. We'll see how it goes. Hitting a little bit of a detonate here. I gotta really start looking into this because I don't know how long you gotta hold detonate. At what point? I mean, detonate hits, detonate slaps. I just don't know the mechanics. Again, I'm not gonna read PVME. I'm not gonna read all that stuff yet. I'm just gonna go deep end straight into full manual. Try to figure out just clicking, getting used to the keybinds, and then at that point, I feel like once I understand the keybinds and I kind of understand the cadence at which I can set these guys off, I think at that point is probably where I'm going to go ahead and actually start reading some of the PVME, articles and understanding the mechanics a lot better. But we'll see. Still feel like I'm gaining adrenaline insanely quick. Not doing as bad as I thought I was gonna do. Not doing too bad. Do gotta remember to hold this one, which is asphyxiate. I have a tendency to mess that up, where I roll with the asphyxiate followed by wild magic a little too quickly. At that point, it's just kind of the waste of a threshold. I've been digging detonate though. Does a pretty good job. Full manual is going pretty well. It's going pretty well right now. We'll hit some asphyxiate, and then we'll see how asphyxiate goes. If asphyxiate doesn't work, we're gonna follow it up by some wild magic. There we go. I'm gonna thresholds at 1 and 2. My ultimates, I mean. Damn. I keep forgetting. Switching from revolution, you forget how much you actually have to click. Because you forget about these basics that you got to send off. At that point, I'm just wasting tons and tons and tons of blood runes. Then with asphyxiate, we'll go over to this guy, hit this guy with wild magic. I'd be spending hundreds of runes at this point. You know what, we're gonna hit detonate. We're gonna hit detonate. Come on. I don't know if it's close enough to actually get affected by that. Nope, I was a waste of a threshold. The main was not going too bad, actually. I really do think yeah, I think I'm flying through runes, though. It is what it is. Hey, got a long bone, but we're gonna leave it. We don't need no long bone. See if we can hit another detonate. Come on, wild magic. Really do gotta get better at this. I am sucking runes down. Really kind of like my first true time, you know, really focusing on full manual. Rotations yet are to be found. I don't know really what I need to do, but I think I'm getting more comfortable with where my basics are, where my thresholds are, just at least with the keybinds that I set, and then we can kind of fix it from there. We'll be able to fix it. But we'll get some support from the community. Make sure see, I'm sending these blood barrages out like crazy. Let's hit a tsunami. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, see my rotations here. I really got to pay attention to what I need to do. I always mess up asphyxiate. Always let that one just, you know, crap out on me. I either asphyxiate and I don't realize, or I don't remember that I clicked it, and then I go ahead and, you know, hit him with a wild magic and it just cancels it. So that part kind of sucks. Still don't know why I decided to do this on a Slayer task though. There's just 71 left to go. Damn. Would have been a... Try to detonate again. I'll try to detonate. See what we get here. Let's see. Yeah, I might turn the basics back on. I might do that. I don't think I'm skilled enough yet on full manual. We're just kind of sending it. We'll see how it goes. Luckily, this is an easy Slayer task. The only reason why I put it on. But hey, we got some buddies in the chat. Get up. All right, we'll see if we can get some people up in the live stream. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy, and I'm slapping my basics back on. I'll focus on thresholds right now. Let's see. Still not perfectly there. We'll get there though. All right, let's go to our settings. Let's see what we got. Revolution. We're gonna limit our revolution. Only trigger basics. That way I feel a little bit better. That I'm not just... Yeah, that was like 100 blood runes in a really short period of time. I'm gonna go broke. I will go broke. Too broke, too fast. Hey, what is happening, sir? All right. Let me read your question now. I was focused on getting you into the chat so I can explain it live. I didn't read the question fully, so hold on a second. Yeah, so, all right. So for the troves, the way I did it is I cared about the troves themselves. Everything else is icing on top. So if you're able to sit there and AFK for very long periods of time, really what you're focused on doing is staying logged in for that 7.5 minutes, whatever it takes for you to be able to receive a second trove. If you get more stuff, right? If you get the calcified funguses and everything like that, they're good, right? But I never focus on like how many times am I hitting it. It's really, you got to collect one resource. So if you can collect that one resource, you're good. Definitely never used perfect jujus, never did any of that stuff. But yeah, no, just stay at that one spot. You know, usually if it didn't spawn up and I paid attention, I would click it. Otherwise, it's very AFK if you don't really spend too much time focusing on what's out there, what you need to do. And that's about it. Yeah, man, yeah. Always down to share the knowledge. Now, calcified funguses though, or not, yeah, the calcified funguses, gotta make sure you know the price. Because they fluctuate quite heavy and they might slow sell. But what I've noticed, and it's been a while since I've done it, but I can actually go ahead and buy some and do a test. At one point, I was able to sell the enriched version for crazy amounts. Oh, dude, I did 120 mining there myself. No bonus XP, none of that. So it does take, it takes a while, but it's worth it. It's worth it. You do notice a huge jump. You notice a huge jump when you have these like 20% yak rack bonuses. It's like significantly boosted. So it's not too bad, but definitely pay attention to what you're selling them for and just don't dump them, because you can make a whole lot more money selling the funguses. And it's just extra change. Right? I use porters. Really kind of the way I focus on it is the calcified funguses. If you're selling them at the right price, you're basically covering the cost of the porters that you're using. So it's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good deal. If I can pay attention to what I'm doing in Slayer here. I mean, I started with like level 104. So far, I'm sitting at like almost 110 for at least wood cutting. So I mean, it's slow. It's slow, but it's profitable. It's profitable. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So how many big anima do you have right now? Or how far are you in your journey? That's a better question. Hey, 110's not bad. 110's not bad at all. I thought about the 200 mil grind. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, 102, 102. You'll get there. You'll get there. Just takes time. Takes time. I'm working my 120s. I'm trying to go 120 all. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow. I'm working on the right side first. Working down the list, seeing how we can get this, seeing what we can do. Let's finish this task. We have 10 kills left, and then we'll go price test some of those funguses. I think I have some probably chilling in the bank, unless I dumped them all. I don't really remember. Let me go see what I got. See what I got. So what other 120 skills do you have? Hey, 120 wood cutting. You've already been through the pain. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, the prices of everything in the troves, they're definitely going down. But if you're, and don't take this as investment advice, because this could completely swap. What I've noticed after double XP, the prices go up because nobody's training it. So it does fluctuate. Everything's been going down a little bit. I think I sold. Let me actually, let's see what I did. Hop into our bank. Oh, there we go. Sold the manuscripts. Got 4 of them today. Not bad. 9.6. Where's the sale history? Oh yeah, I cleaned out a lot of potions today. Damn, I flooded it. But it does fluctuate. Let me share some data. Stand by as I pull this up. I got my Google Sheets. There you go. Here's Google Sheets. This is basically tracking. So, and this shows you. Yeah, it's more than this now because I don't have the last one collected. But this is the goal for my 120 wood cutting. So each week I do 1 week at a time. And you can see I had like 280 troves here, got like 81 mil. All right, here, this was kind of a lower, lower week the next week, 64. But some of these pop off. Like they fluctuate anywhere from 80 mil in a week to you start getting lower down. I had one good week, just here, 97. All right, it was only 261 troves that I had, but I still slapped 97 mil. So it was like 100 mil week. And then you come down, which was 30, 30 troves less, which is, like nothing. And boom, I'm only at 50 mil with my opening. Had like 17 quiver fragments, 4 bics. This month was huge. This week was huge. I had 35 quiver fragments, 14 manuscripts bic. That was a good day. That was a good day. So really, I mean, it fluctuates. This is my worst one so far in a given week, and I'm gonna say relatively they're close. I mean, this is here. This one's 303, and I still did almost 10 mil better. I sell the fragments. I tried to do so in some initial kind of discovery process that I was trying to do. What I discovered is I'd made the fragments into the quiver, and I couldn't sell it for the life of me. They just were not selling. So once I did that, I had to drop the price of the quiver, and I was like, all right, screw this. The fragments sell way faster. And sometimes, I'll leave them there for a day. I never really go above mid price. I just slap it in at mid and then see what it rolls. I do the same thing for the manuscripts. Probably can make a couple more, a couple dollars more, but it is what it is. But we're actually going to take a look at the fungus, because calcified fungus, mid price is stupid. I don't think it's going to buy. I know it did. All right. Damn, that bought low. Maybe it crashed. Hold on. We're going to put this in for 4K. We'll see if it sells in the live stream. Typically they sell. Dude, I have no idea what I'm saving up for. As you can see, I have, you might be able to see in a second here. Maybe try to slap. I'll pay stupid prices for this. We're going to get this calcified fungus for whatever it takes. Let's see what people are posting it for. 6K. So it's listed for like, what, 500, but they're selling for 6. Let's try to go for 7. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saving up for. What do I got? I have a blood dye offer in for max cash because I don't know what to do. I have the money for it, and I was just like, yeah, do I keep that stack or do I keep working for another stack of max cash? And then I figured if I'm gonna keep it and work for another max cash stack, then I might as well put an offer in and see if I get lucky. If I get lucky and I get this thing, I'll be stoked. I'll totally sell it instantly though. 100% sell it. Probably spread the love. I thought about getting Crypt Bloom. I thought about it, and knowing my luck, I feel like they would buff it as soon as I bought it. I did think about the rod. I could afford the rod. I could afford it. I was thinking about going for 200 because I'm 90 mil off from 200 mil on the fishing side. That'd be the second 200 mil because I have 200 mil agility already, and then I'm working right now towards 200 mil invention. That one's really freaking slow. But I was thinking about that rod because I could buy it and just sell it again. I thought about. I'll pull my. I did have an Assassin Watt token. I sold that one. I sold that. I still got like 800 mil on the side if I wanted to. What do I have? 870. I mean, I could probably get some Crypt Bloom pieces and see what I wanted to do. But I thought about getting a red Santa hat. I thought about it. Oh, dude, like all this money's from freaking troves. It's just tons and tons of times of AF gang. It's killer GP. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, yeah, maybe people can say you make more money and I would say relatively, this is what I've experienced through this all. If I went mining for a day, and let's just say like light animica or whatever it is. If I do that, I maybe hit 12 mil, 14 mil. If I do a day of troves, I can hit 12 easy. You know, on like a bad time, I can do the same thing. I can hit, you know, easily 12, 14. And then on the high end, I mean, shit, I've had, when things were not peaked, but like a couple months ago when prices were a little bit higher than what they are now, I've had openings with like 60 troves. That was like 46 mil. So, you know, when people are like, oh yeah, you can skill way better. I have never made 46 mil in a day mining. Absolutely not. So, I mean, the rest of it's just a lot of time. A lot of stuff saved up. Who knows? I do need to... Yeah, I have a lot of freaking proteins too. I gotta figure out what I want to do. I started throwing some bonus XP against like... I got like 21,000 planks. I got way too money. It's all kind of junked up. I mean, even my gear is not even insane. Got a couple things. Got a scripture of when, right? I got... I only use Virtus. I don't do more expensive crazy stuff. I use Staffless Liske. Got some perks on that one. Oh, I got a fat stack of oddments, and it's not even from keys. Where's my oddments? I think I'm almost to 100k. Yeah, 96,000 oddments. 96,000. So that's not even from, so last promotion as a, what I think it was called Foresight's the promotion. I went from 42,000 oddments to 95,000 oddments, and I bought no keys, like in terms of like real GP. That promotion is off the charts insane. If you're able to use your 60 keys, so if you go to the admin store and you buy your daily 60 on that Foresight promotion, it's just like an oddment printing machine. You convert every single thing you get, and you will come out of there with like 5 to 10k oddments more every single day. It's a nuts promotion. So I've never had above 100, but I got close with this one. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna spend anything. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hit that 100. So we'll see what we get. But yeah, I don't really, you know, buy keys with real money or anything like that. You just gotta hit the right promotions. Yeah, dude, that promotion is freaking bonkers. They used to do them with the other ones, and I know they got better at trying to fix it. I'll actually go try to get ourselves a Slayer task. They tried to fix it last year when they did the whole overhaul of everything, and yeah, this promotion that they did was ludicrous. I think it's the second time it's happened. The first time, but I don't do L's or gargoyles. I'm just gonna do gargoyles. We're gonna keep it easy. Yeah, no, the last time that they did this, it was like stupid amounts. Stupid amounts. I mean, the Christmas one, dude, I can't imagine how many oddments are out there in this game right now. That Christmas event, I think I was maxed. I don't remember what I did. I think I definitely used some of the oddments. I definitely did. I don't remember what I used them on, but that one was insane. I think I had like 80,000 oddments at that point, and that was like starting from like 20k. Like, it was, that Christmas event was just a money printing machine. It was nuts. Hopefully this year does the same thing. I'm always down for oddments. Who knows? Maybe it'll turn into, I'll buy the entire oddment store, just for shits and giggles one day. That would be fun. That would be fun to have. Where the hell is my spring cleaner? The Twitch. I'll tell you why I don't go on Twitch. You know, I think, man, this is probably gonna be crazy. Okay. I'm not, you know, I'm not struggling with my day job and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not even you know, I'm not monetized on YouTube. You don't hit the stats yet to even be monetized. But I think going on Twitch and trying to do all like the primes and, you know, getting people to drop money just to see the content, that, you know, I don't care too much about it. You know, I'd rather be, you know, stick to YouTube, not make people go around in thousands of different directions. Plus I am nervous that, not nervous, but I'm speculating Twitch is gonna kill themselves a little bit. You know, they're gonna be in a hard spot. I mean, YouTube's already grabbing up like their top creators, and they're coming over now. YouTube sucks at discoverability. I mean, you can't. You gotta have a foundation first. You're not gonna be like streaming and stuff like that. But you know, I mean, it's a decent platform. Kind of keeps everyone consolidated, keeps it succinct, and at least you know where to find me. So keeps it easy. And the best part about it is because I've never been to Twitch, everyone complains about, oh my god, how terrible, you know, the YouTube streaming experience is. I have no idea what I'm missing. As far as I know, this is a great streaming experience on my side. So from this point on, it's all uphill. Anything YouTube does to make it better, cool with me. If you start at the bottom and you start with what everyone says is garbage, everything's gonna be a shiny golden nugget past that. Aim your sights low. That's the moral of that story. You'll never be disappointed. Is the spring cleaner even working? I do have a decent audio setup. I run a Shure SM7B with a preamp going into another preamp, so that I can kind of get some crisp vocals, do some de-essing before it even hits the stream. So that's one thing I did invest in. Before I started all this, audio is the key. You know, you set it, forget it. Oh, dude, the spring cleaner, bro. Dude, not gonna lie, I don't even have an ODAC coil. That's my next goal. I gotta get an ODAC coil. But the spring cleaner, I made this thing like 2 months ago. It is best thing in the universe. 2 best things I've ever done on this account. First, make the damn spring cleaner because the springs got so damn cheap. I got what, 14,000 charges in this. Dude, I sit here on like task. I mean, you can see on the bottom. It's like it basically just alks them for you as you're sitting here. It's like 32K, 24K, 4K, and it just goes straight into your coin pouch. It's the best thing in the universe. And the springs are so damn cheap. It's basically giving you like, I mean, how much are springs now? They're like 500 GP or something stupid. It's insane. Yeah, I bought a ton of them, and because it's so cheap, it's so easy to upgrade. I totally recommend it. Now the one annoying as hell part of this, I don't think the spring cleaner works in the wilderness. I discovered that, and they don't work for some of the higher stuff. So some of that new like Neckrite or whatever the new ones are, it doesn't really do it. It is a pocket slot, but I think it works without even being. You know, I'm gonna eat one of these. I don't think it has to be in the pocket slot to work. Let's find out. We'll do a live test. Nope, doesn't even need to be in the pocket slot, but it can be. It can be. Ooh, did I get Mystic Robe Tops? Where are those? I'll take that to disassemble. Yeah, no, it's a sweet little perk to have. thing's the bomb. Yeah, I just gotta figure out how to do the ODAC oil. I did fully upgrade this one though, because if I do, is it operate? Dude, I don't really play that many other games, to be honest with you. I did try Valorant. I mean, I'm not horrible at other games. I just haven't really gotten into. I never really had. No, I was a console gamer. A little too deep in the cut. I think like Modern Warfare 2 was the peak of my insane gaming hours. I think it was like max 10th prestige. You know, legit playing nonstop. Part of you know, clans doing that stuff in COD. Did that for a while. Skyrim took my life for a little while too. Skyrim's a game which you can just play nonstop too. So I think I bought it's stupid. I spent so much money. I think I bought Skyrim on the Xbox. I think I bought Skyrim on the PlayStation before, and now I bought the Switch like 2 years ago, year and a half ago. Bought Skyrim on that one again too. Played Skyrim one too often. Tried Valorant. I was having some pretty bad internet issues recently. Tried to stream last night and it didn't work. It kept cutting out. I couldn't play Valorant, but I tried Valorant. Valorant's okay. I've done Fortnite. Fortnite's, you know, decent. I'm not a huge fan of the way games are going right now with you just kind of chill and then, you know, it's like a one death, one sentence situation. These kids are learning patience, I guess. But if I die, I kind of want to be like respawned in, just have some fun, kick it. Done GTA stuff like that. Never done leagues though. I know everyone tells me I should try leagues and try some of that stuff. But basically, the only reason I haven't is just because of I didn't have a gaming computer. Finally got a gaming. You know, everything I'm doing right now is because it's RuneScape and streaming actually doesn't take that much resources on a computer. I just have a gaming laptop. Dude, I have tried OSRS. I have this account in old school, and I'll tell you the progression of that one. I started with old school. So okay, we go way back. I've been playing for, you know, 15 plus years. This account particularly is my childhood account. I got to probably right before they released EOC, and then I kind of fell off and stopped playing. It was like 3 years ago or so. I had a buddy of mine go, "Hey dude, check this out, there's this old school RuneScape mobile app." And I was like, holy shit. And so I started playing the mobile app, and I was like, oh man, this is actually like a blast, going back to Hill Giants, having grand old time. And then I kind of realized that RuneScape is still a thing and they still hold your account, so you still know your credentials. And I played so much RuneScape as a kid that obviously I still need my login information. So I was able to log in, and I was like, holy crap, this is my childhood account. And it felt so weird, you know, going from old school RuneScape to like all of a sudden you're in, I think I was in Dragon Armor. And not gonna lie, dude, the Dragon Armor, like some of it looks a little whack. Same as Rune Armor in this game, pretty whack looking. And I was like, oh man, this is kind of weird, these graphics. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I started playing for a while. I actually was doing wood cutting. So to be full honest, when I was like 8, I felt like, you know, tech genius. I did learn how to bot. So I did bot one time for wood cutting. And so I you know, as an 8-year-old, you know, I'm not a tech genius. I'm probably the most idiot person in the world. So yeah, whatever bot I used, it got me caught like instantaneously. I had the you know, the temp ban and everything else like that. But I had gotten I was almost there with woodcutting, and he used the bot to get me over it. And so what they did was they reset my freaking woodcutting account, woodcutting level to like 75. And I was like, I swear I was like level like 92 or more. And I used the last little bit to get me past it. I got reset to 75. I was like, damn. So I had a wood cutting cape in my bank and I wasn't able to wear it. So I was like, all right, I gotta go get that. And so I spent the time in this game to get my 99 wood cutting back. And I was like, you know, that would just be kind of cool to have again. And then I tried to go back to old school and I was like, damn, this is hard to play. Like, this is hard to play from just the graphics perspective. Everything else, there's a little bit of quality of life. I mean, like, you know, you got responsibilities, other things you got to do. And sitting there, like, hitting a tree and having to run to a bank every time and not having porters, it's pretty ruthless. And something about it just, I've tried, but I can't get drawn back in. It's like once you move from old school, this game feels weird as hell. It does feel weird, but I feel like they've done some stuff right in this one. And I know everyone says like the jam microtransactions and everything down everyone's throat. I mean, they do, but it's pretty easy to ignore it. Oh, dude, old school is like full of bots. I mean, when you can have a content creator who has like 300,000 viewers, all based off bot busting, yeah, it's bots. It's left and right. Yeah, and old school, dude, old school is even like there's three sides of old school: goal farming and botting. There's PvP, like true PvP, and then there's gambling. Those are the three sides of old school RuneScape. And now the dual rune is gone. Everyone's doing these high stake, 50-50. They just gear up with the same exact gear and they run out there and try to do it. And now PvPers are trying to snag them because there's like a little window of time. If you get the hit on them first, you can take them out. And they're talking insane GP, dude. Insane. I think there was one freaking Oda block on that side, because I see his content sometimes too. I mean, Oda block is, I think he did like 100 mil rock with one bet. And the crazy part is, hold on, oh, I had a cough. The insane part is it's not even his own GP. It's his player base. He's just like, yo, give me money to stake. And it's literally a gambling site. I mean, there's something about RuneScape that's, I think it's a little addictive. It can be skilling, it can be whatever it is out there. Like it's a thing. It's a thing. But yeah, no, old school is different. Old school is different. God, I still remember though as a kid, you know, the stupid money makers. You sit there and like go, because none of us, I mean, shit. From nowadays, and I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about this the other day. Everyone has a story about being scammed. And when you think about it, a majority of the player base, given that RuneScape even hit like, I think Zeeack got like a Nickelodeon Kids Choice Award or some shit. Like it was something insane back in the day. And so all of us are playing. We're kids at the point. There had to have been a small group of guys that are like, you know, 24 playing this game who actually know what the fuck they're doing. You know how easy that is? Like I'm a pretty good guy, but you know how tempting that would be? I mean, you're playing a game where you can just be like, hey, you want to hand me that? I swear I'll give it right back. And everyone's like, okay. I kind of understand how we all got scammed. I feel like it was it wasn't a group of like 14-year-olds doing this. It was like 17-year-olds. We're all grown adults playing RuneScape. You telling me back then no one did? It was just that there's a huge player base. Yeah, I feel like the majority of the player base was younger, but there was still a mix. There had to have been a mix. It was bad. It was bad. I freaking lost my rune plate body. I remember that. I got scammed for a rune plate body. That sucked. Dude, I remember back when we were all doing this stuff, like days before the Grand Exchange. Those were days. You'd be sitting there. And the best part is, I feel like as long as you fished a little bit in old school back in the day, you knew about lobsters in Karamcha. Everyone knew it. So we all would go to the Grand Exchange. We were all competing with everyone to be sitting there typing like selling 200 lobs, because you're thinking you're like a god that you just, you know, fish 200 lobsters. Obviously you're not a god. You have to fish 200 lobsters, because there's this other guy being like, I have 400 lobsters, undercutting you by $1, and you're like, damn it. Trying to type in like your little wave. What is it? Wave : selling 200 lobs. 250 a piece or whatever it was back then. I don't even remember the price that we used to spend. Everyone complains. It cracks me up a little bit too. Everyone complains about, dude, 100%, the wave scroll, and everyone complains about buying things over max cash right now. About how, oh my god, you gotta sit at the Grand Exchange forever. It's like years. You just gotta sit there and type like buying red Santa hat, buying, and then like fielding all these offers. And I'm like thinking back, I'm like, these guys remember what they had to do when they were like kids? Like you had to go do that trying to buy like a rune plate body. Like everything you ever owned, you had to do that. It was horrible. But that's kind of nostalgic to me. Oh yeah, I don't. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I have enough to get a red Santa hat. I thought about it, but I held myself back. I held myself back on the red Santa, because I was like, somebody's merching the shit out of me on it, and I don't know the market enough that who knows what's actually out there. All right, man. I'll see you later. I'm actually gonna jump off in a little while for stream here, anyways. But we'll get a stream schedule going. So go have some dinner. Hopefully some good stuff. And that is the task. All right. Let's go and see what we got. Let's go get ourselves one more task, and we'll log out after that. Almost 1 million alcohols on that one. Prep ourselves with the task. Corrupted creatures. I haven't done one of those in a while. We're gonna take it. Do some disassembling. It's always good for disassemble. Get some magic parts and everything out there. So, all right, guys, it was a good stream. We held out for about an hour. Like I said, we'll get a cadence going at some point here in the near future. But in the meantime, see you guys out there in Gillinor. Later.